Welcome back to BeTerrific's continuing coverage of CE Week 2016, day number 2. And we have something very exciting to talk about right now in the booth. I'm here with Emily from HomeAdvisor. Hello, Emily. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, if you don't know what HomeAdvisor is, you're about to be educated.
Awesome. Yeah, so HomeAdvisor is the best way to connect with home service pros in the marketplace today. What we do is we have a network of contractors that we've collected so that we can get you the best home service pros that are out there. We screen and approve all these contractors, so we bring them into the network. We look at their background, we check their criminal background, their financial background, and licensing to make sure that we're bringing you guys the best possible pros in the space. The goal at the basic level is to make it easier for you to find a pro in a way that you used to have to maybe ask a neighbor or a friend, go through the process yourself. You had to check their credentials. You had to see if they were licensed, bring them into your home before you even knew any of those things. And you might only have a recommendation from that one friend or family member. So what we're trying to do is make sure we can bring that into the digital age, give you access to a lot of different ratings and reviews, not just from your one neighbor, but from everybody in your neighborhood who's used that pro. We want to see, are they showing up on time? Are they coming in and doing really excellent work? All of that stuff is information that you can find through HomeAdvisor. So what we also do is we want to make sure we're connecting those homeowners in a way that they want to connect. There are a lot of different services out there that you're looking at a directory, you have to call the pro. Maybe you don't want to be on the phone. Maybe you just want to book online. We're the first company that's enabled you to book online with a contractor. Maybe you do want to be on the phone, but you really don't want to play phone tag. Voicemails, you're at work, they're calling you. So we're also providing an on-demand service called Instant Connect, and that enables us to get a pro on the phone with you in less than 90 seconds. So we're trying to bring all of that information that you have to do yourself, could take a couple of hours, bring it to your fingertips, make it available to you right on your phone. All of the categories, we cover over 500 different projects, so anything related to your home, you can handle right here on your phone. If you go through any of these processes, it takes less than 2 minutes to get through it, whether that's literally getting a pro on the phone in less than 2 minutes or booking an appointment. It's all really easy. So that's the goal, and that's the magic of HomeAdvisor.
I mean, wow. First of all, full disclosure, I've used HomeAdvisor before for projects, stuff like that. So I'm familiar with how it works. I think one of the biggest fears as a consumer in this space is, are you just a directory? Are you just a gathering of people who just want to sign up? Like, how do I know it's safe? How do I know it's secure? What guarantees are there? What are you now as sort of this middle service providing on both ends?
Yeah, absolutely. We get that question all the time. And first and foremost, we do have a directory access. So again, we want to connect in the way the homeowner wants to connect. If you want that resource, we have it. But we're not just a directory because we bring a lot more to the table. Like you said, how do you know that they're safe? Well, the first thing that we do is make sure that we're screening them for criminal and financial background checks. That is a huge piece. We kick out over 20% of people who try to get into our network. We don't let them in. It's kind of crazy, some of the things that you see out there. It's a really low barrier to entry space. People can slap a sticker on their truck and show up. HomeAdvisor is making sure none of those people are coming to your home. We're doing all that background check. We're also making sure they have licensing. So you know that you have somebody who's skilled and trained in what they're doing. But I think one of the biggest pieces is that we're collecting those ratings and reviews. So it's not just, I think of the background checks as kind of like, that's the bare minimum bar that we want to set for ourselves. Above and beyond that, you want to make sure you've got people that people love. It's not just coming in and doing a good job. It's having a great experience, somebody you want to bring back over and over again. And so that's a big part of what we do. For the contractors, it's a marketing service for them. They're able to get in front of that homeowner and show how great of a business they are. And so for us, it's much more than a directory. We're going to enable you to we're going to match you to pros, figure out who's perfect for your specific project. So I don't know if you've ever had the experience of going to a directory, calling the number. First of all, if you manage to get past the voicemail and talk to a real person, then you hear, oh, I'm not available for the next 3 weeks. I have a leaky pipe. I need to get it fixed right away. That's not helpful. Or they say, I don't do leaky pipes. I only do big plumbing install projects. Okay, so I got to call the next guy. Then you hit voicemail, right? So it's really frustrating. And so we solve that by collecting really robust data about all the pros. All of the contractors come in, they tell us all of the services that they provide, and actually tell us what jobs they want to do. So If a guy doesn't want to fix leaky pipes, he doesn't sign up, and you will never get matched to him. If he doesn't service your specific zip code, we know that, and we're not going to match you to him. We also, with instant booking technology, have actually synced in with all of our pros' calendars, iCalendar, Google Calendar, so we know exactly when they're available. So we're not going to match you to anybody who's not available in the next couple of days. All of those things add up to making sure you're having a much, much better experience than any sort of directory.
I mean, that's amazing. And I could tell you, I'm super antisocial, so when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm a product of the digital age. Yeah. I would much rather book online. I don't want to have to make those calls and awkward. I know what I want. I know what the issue I might be having is, and I just want to be able to press a couple buttons and be done. You have your phone here, and it's not just because you're checking Facebook.
It might be, but
yeah.
So when you go through this process, this is our app, by the way. You just click Get Matched to Pros here, and you go through and you select the different categories. Again, we have all these different categories. You can go in and you can search for a task, or you can actually select a specific task.
So this is an app.
This is an app. We have both an app, mobile web, as well as desktop. So it's available, again, on any device, anywhere, iOS, Android. We have everything.
All right, so I need a new deck.
So if you need a new deck, here, well, I was going to say I could show you through the mocks. So you need a new deck. Do you want to install? So this is where we're getting into that task specific. So again, you don't want somebody who only cleans decks. You want somebody who actually installs and builds decks.
Exactly.
So deck, porch, build, repair, or replace. You want to build this desk? We're asking a couple questions about the project. We want to make sure we qualify this for the contractors, so that you know what you're looking for. You don't know what type of material you want, or maybe you do. I would like a recommendation. I don't know if I want vinyl or wood, whatever's cheapest, right?
Exactly. Cheap and fast.
Cheap and fast, right? I'm ready to hire. I want to go ahead and hire a pro. I want this done. Again, we're providing timing flexibility. So is this something you're thinking about, or do you want to get it done now? I want to get it done within the week. I got a party next weekend. So it's already got all my information stored in here. I've used this service many, many times. So you get matched to pros. Matching coverage area, it's matching the service type. We're checking on all these different items.
The magic is happening.
The matching is happening, and then we're going to find pros here that we're actually going to connect you to and that you're going to be able to book on their calendar. What's really great about using this service, again, is it's how you want to connect. So you like the digital age, you're going to book now. I personally am a procrastinator, so by the time I actually get around to saying, I'm going to build this deck, I just want to talk to a pro right now. The other route that you saw on the app was talk to a pro right away. If I had clicked that route, we could have gotten a phone call from a deck builder in 90 seconds right here. So we're making that really clear. So here are a list of pros here. I'm sorry, I've got all these Outlook notifications
Things
coming
are happening.
up. Right? So
you got that big party next weekend.
Yeah, right? So if you click into any one of these pros, like I had said before, it has this really, really robust information about all of their ratings and reviews. So we know.
Those are extensive reviews, too.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look like this pro has booking available. So we need to definitely find a pro that does have booking available. Currently, we have about 60% of the network with booking available. So certain tasks, it's definitely more accessible than others.
Like, I'm sure cleaning your house or something like that, big category.
It's really, and so you can go ahead and book with them. I can show you the experience or what that looks like. Oh, you know what? I actually don't have the demo on this phone. It's on our iPad.
So we'll just imagine it.
Yeah. So we can send over some images as well. But so you can go ahead and get that done as well.
So that's amazing. I mean, it's very impressive. I think there's certainly a need for this.
Yep.
It's not 1950 anymore. We don't take out the phone book and call the plumber who advertised in the back of the yellow pages. I'm assuming the easiest way to find out more is just go to your website.
Yeah, go to the website, download the app. There are a lot of different ways you can access this. The best thing you can do is also, if you've got an Echo at home, an Amazon Echo, you can say, hey, Alexa, tell HomeAdvisor to find me a plumber. We'll go through that Instant Connect experience, have her call you. get you a pro on the line in less than 90 seconds. So that's a really exciting thing that we recently announced.
Alexa integration, it's happening. It's happening. There's so many people have come in to talk about that already.
It's really cool. We're really excited. Amazon is really excited about what we're doing, particularly because we're bringing a service to the space. Currently, a lot of the different offerings are telling you, hey, we're going to deliver flowers to your house. We're going to sell you a product, or you can play your Amazon music. We're actually bringing this service layer to the smart home space. So as you think about other devices and sensors within your home, you might have things that are telling you you have a leak. You have a leaky pipe. Rather than just saying, you have a leaky pipe, what can you do about this? We're actually making that actionable. So instead, now, that sensor will say, here's a leak. We're going to go ahead and say, okay, would you actually like to connect to a pro now? So I can kind of show you that experience here. So this is just a demo that we had developed for a partnership that we haven't announced yet. But basically, the idea is it's going to tell you your device has a leak. Would you like to connect to a pro? It's as simple as that. It's already got your information stored. So we already know your phone number and your address. And you're going to say, okay, yep. It's going to start calling. What this is doing in our system is it's hitting our database. We're dialing out, kind of like, you can think of it like for an Uber driver. Anybody who's available in your area is getting a phone call in this process. The first pro within our network, so again, all screened and approved, is going to pick up the phone and say, yep, I want to talk to this consumer. Once they select one, they're calling you right away. This transmits data back to the app that it's sourced from. We can actually tell you specifically how many ratings that pro has, what their rating is. If you click this, you could go in and look at all those ratings and read them. And then they're actually going to dial to your phone. So you could be doing that on desktop, or if it's on your phone, you answer the phone, you talk to the pro. You can review that information afterward, or you can connect to another pro. So it doesn't stop you from comparing quotes and being really thorough with your search.
That's an amazing service.
Yeah.
Check it out, HomeAdvisor.com. Thank you so much for coming
absolutely.
in. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more live from New York City. It's CE Week 2016. 2016. That's in like 20,000 years.
A lot of time from now.
It's been a long day already. It's not even lunchtime yet.
It's not lunchtime.
Jason Aaron, be right back with more BeTerrific.